Hey everybody, it's Tuesday, April 4th, and it's time for some more Marvel Legendary MCU. This is the first MCU game I've done in a while, and I'm excited to get back into it, even though it's going to be short-lived, and I'll tell you all about that. Hello everybody, we got the jingles in the chat. Happy to see you guys. We're going to be playing another episode of What If today. Again, what if you don't know who designed these setups? Well, it was Off the Cuff who did all the MCU setups I've been playing, who's done a great job. And I can't wait to catch up to the rest of the films once we get through What If. But just a programming note. So for Tuesday streams, I know I've been off for a while for some Tuesday streams. But when the tournament starts, which is going to be in 2 weeks, I'm going to be reserving my Tuesday streams for tournament setups. So for that 8 to 9 weeks, we're going to be running the tournament. What I'm going to do is on Monday or on Sunday, when I get all the results from the past week of tournaments, I'm going to select the setup that had the highest fun level ratings by tournament participants, and then I'm going to play that one on Tuesday with my own hero choices as requested by you all in the chat. So there won't be any MCU streams or viewer challenges for that couple of months that is going on. So next week might be another MCU setup where we get through almost to the end of What If, or we'll do a viewer challenge, I'm not sure. But then after that, we're going to start getting into those tournament setups, and then we'll get back into the run. Gives the MCU some time to catch up, so I don't run out that quickly. But hello. So we do have a setup to play today. Let me go ahead and put the predictions up, and then I'll go over it. This is the Party Thor episode. What if Thor was an only child? It should be a good one. I like this episode because it was more lighthearted than a bunch of the other What If episodes. The stakes were a bit lower, and it was fun to watch, especially with the one that came after it. So I'm going to go ahead and put the prediction up. Let me see if this is still broken. Yeah, still broken. So predictions are up right now for those who are on Twitch right now. And let's go ahead and take a look at off-the-cuff setup for What If Thor was an only child right about now. Have you never had a pizza bagel, Jolt? All right. Yeah, definitely good to have Tuesdays back. All right, here it is. What if Thor were an only child? Here it is. So we're going to be using the Star-Lord's Awesome mixtape scheme. And as Off the Cuff says, Party Thor is awesome. Vegas shindig. Can't let the festivities get too out of hand. Use the villain cards as noted. Done. And then Odin as Frigga. And then we are going to be using... You got to try it. We're going to be using the following villains, the ones that are boxed in red. So enemies of Asgard, 3 Frost Giants and 1 Ymir. Manhattan, by the way, because the scheme asks you to do this, we'll go over that in a second. Manhattan, 2 Captain Marvels, 2 Thors, Guardians of Knowhere, 2 Rockets, 2 Groots, and Deadpool Secret Wars, 2 Howard the Ducks, and 2 Pink Sphinx. And then for Henchmen, we're going to use 5 Cape Killers and 5 Magma Men. And then the heroes you have here, there's all 7 in the hero deck, and it's kind of cut off, so I'm going to scroll over there in a second. We've got Thor, Lady Sif, Warriors 3, Captain Marvel, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Agent Phil Coulson, Loki, and Howard the Duck as the 7 heroes in the hero deck, and then all the support cards you see here. So get those predictions in. You have 5 minutes from when I started it. Check that out. This is uploaded at gamesetup.fageltopgames.com. Just put an exclamation setup if you want to check that out at any time. Let me go ahead and go over our mastermind and scheme for this one. So we've got Odin here. We got as Frigga, as his wife Frigga, 10 attack plus. And Odin gets +1 attack for each Asgardian warrior in the city and in the escape pile. So we're going to be counting all henchmen. So Cape Killers and Magma Men, he gets +1 for each one of those in the city and the escape pile. Off the cuff, if you had another idea, let me know, but I assume that's what the plan would be. And then Master Strike, each player puts an Asgardian warrior or henchman, I suppose, from the victory pile into the empty city space. Any player who cannot do so gains a wound in this case. Yep, cool. All right. So I'm going to have to remember that. But it's cool that with this setup, I get to choose, because there's 2 different henchman groups that he's leading in this case, which one goes into a city space on his Master Strike. And then the scheme is one of my favorites in this past couple of years. Star-Lord's Awesome mixtape, perfectly representing Thor's party. So we got 7 twists, use 7 heroes, including at least 1 Guardians hero. No Guardians hero this time, we're fudging the rules, that's okay. Use double the normal amount of villain and henchman groups, but use only half the cards from each of those groups, randomly and secretly, except for today when we're having them selected. Twist, KO all heroes from the HQ. Villains in the sewers and bridge swap places. Likewise, villains in the bank and streets also swap places. By the way, if there's no villain in one of those spots, for example, if there are no villains in the bridge, but there are villains in the sewers, they still swap, thanks to Travel Size for that clarification. It's like flipping a tape over was his analogy, which makes sense for this scheme. Evil wins when there are 32 non-gray heroes in the KO pile. Right there, 32 non-gray heroes KO'd, which I will be keeping track of for all of us to see, and we'll see how close this gets. It's going to be a good time. Let me peek at the predictions. right now. It looks like... where is it? Oh, yeah. So I'm peeking at it right now. It looks like 95% of the points are towards a win and 5% are towards a lose. And you're very confident I can win this thing. So I think I will. I don't know what heroes are going to show up. That's always the interesting part of this setup. Because there's 7 in there, so who knows who's going to appear. I got Odin and his tactics as Frigga there. And then we've got the Scheme offside. Hey, Rolling Meeple. Hey, Bagel and Bagel Peeps. Long time no see. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the resub, Rolling Meeple. That is 18 months for the Rolling Meeple. Hope you and Panda are doing okay. I had too much bad luck betting against you, so I switched it up. Okay, I hope it's worth it. All right, so let me go ahead and give everything a courtesy shuffle. Here is the hero deck. It's basically a timer with extra steps. Yeah, it's one of those schemes. So I once tried to categorize all the schemes. I never actually did it. There's ones that are strict timer schemes that say when you hit this certain amount of twists, the game's over. And there's others like this one that says when a certain thing happens, the game is over. But that thing is inevitable after a certain amount of twists. You can't really avoid it unless you have some kind of hero that brings KO'd heroes back in. One of the Phoenixes. I do not have that. And here's the hero deck. It is massive with 7 heroes in it. So I'm going to give it a shot and try to shuffle it as the predictions are going to be over in just a few seconds. Thursday, by the way, is going to be the next randomizer. And it is the first week we're going to be including the Infinity Saga in the rotation. There are not that many Masterminds left in the rotation, so we could easily see MCU Thanos or Ebony Maw show up on Thursday. It is not out of the question. It's actually quite likely. And then the tournament, like I mentioned, it's going to be starting on Monday, April 17th. You have until Monday, April 10th to guarantee a spot in the tournament. After the 10th, I'm going to start putting the pods together. And if you try to sign up afterwards, but I can't put you in a pod that matches the expansions you have, I may not be able to get you in the thing. So make sure you register by the 10th to do so. You can check out the links in the Discord or at tournament.bageltopgames.com to register. We've got 61 entrants right now. It's going to be a lot of fun. The more the merrier for sure. Doing well. We got Gloomhaven and Jaws the Lion for Christmas. That's been taking up our time. I played a good amount of Gloomhaven. It was a blast. I hope to play more. It's pretty fun. Not as intensive on the preparation as D&D, so it's a little bit nicer to have that modular campaign situation going on there. All right, I'm shuffling this deck. Shuffling 7 heroes is not easy. I chose this map because Thor is very prominent right there, and it looks like a party if you really squint. Bullet all in all lose people would actually get points. Yeah, speaking of points, I do have these awesome stream avatars. You can spend your points to still get packs, still doing those. Also, you can make the avatars do stuff, start a game of basketball, whatever. I think there's a battle royale. You can make everybody dance, whatever you feel like. All right, we might start streaming the digital version. We both upgraded our PC. You mean DXP? That would be cool to see. And if anybody, by the way, if you or anybody else wants to stream the tournament games, you are more than welcome and actually be interested in seeing those or recording the tournament games. It'll be fun for, I'm sure, everybody else in your pod to take a look at those too. Gloomhaven digital. Okay, misunderstood. Yeah, I'm familiar with the digital version. That would be cool to see. All right, so it looks like 65% of you say win, 35% of you say lose, and there are like 12,000 points on the line. Half of you said, no, what am I trying to say? 6 of you said win, 3 of you said lose, so we'll see what happens. All right, let's fill up our HQ and see who's going to get KO'd first, because I'm probably going to get an early twist. Okay, we've got Loki's Illusionary Bindings. We've got Lady Sif's Weapons Master. We've got Coulson's Impeccable Planning. We've got Thor's Test of Virtue. I really love using Thor and Lady Sif's hero sets. And the Warriors 3. Heroes of Asgard is one of my favorite sets. I love the art, love the colors, love the Throne artifact. Thank you for the water. All right. And speaking of Jinjos who just got me some water, if you are not voting every day in the hero tier list in the Discord, what are you doing? You're spending a lot of time putting those together every day, and it's been fun. We're getting through Dark City right now. Today we ranked Electra's cards, and there was a lot of conversation and a lot of debate about how strong her cards are, which is really fun. I like talking about the individual heroes, putting a spotlight on them and talking about them and thinking about those heroes more than I usually would. So it's been entertaining. And I'm keeping track of all the ranks and ranking everything at the end, putting on a spreadsheet, of course. But all right, there's our hero deck, or HQ. And then we get my starter deck shuffled up, and then we can play the game. I don't know how long this game's going to go. Could be a short game. I feel like I say that every time, and then I'm here for 3 hours. So we'll find out. Yeah, and we got plenty of participation. If we got over 15 people voting, that would be great. We're getting like 25. We're getting close to 30 people every day, which is pretty cool. And I look forward to getting to some of the more obscure heroes, some of the ones from these smaller expansions, because they have more niche mechanics. We're going to probably get some heated debates for those. So core is straightforward. Dark City is mostly straightforward, but once we get to those, it'll be very interesting to see what people think, especially when we get to things like Deadpool and Champions. I look forward to that. Fear itself will be interesting to hear what people's opinions are on those heroes. All right, let's begin this thing. Let's start with turn number 1 and get going. Can we stop Frigga from ruining our party? Let's see. We want to party forever. I love how Loki was depicted in this episode too, because, you know, he's still a frost giant. That was cool to see. All right, let's go ahead and pull the first villain deck card, and you want to take a random guess what it's going to be? Oh, it's actually Rocket Raccoon. I expected a scheme twist. Let's see. So here's Rocket. Rocket has a 4-attack fight. After this goes to your victory pile. Patrol the bank. If it's empty, draw a card. If it's not empty, KO one of your heroes. Blam, murdered you. Solo will be an interesting one to rank. Yes, he will. I did reminiscing on the hero sorter rankings we did before. He ranked at the bottom, and that was just people ranking heroes based on a general feel of how much they liked them, not necessarily power level. Okay, so I've got enough recruit points to take something. Let's look at everything I can take here. Only 2 cards I can get. We've got Impeccable Planning, Agent Coulson, 2 attack, shield level 3. When you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, draw an extra card. If I'm going for a shield level, I really hope I see a lot of Coulson. The problem is there are 7 heroes in this hero deck, and if I do not see Coulson, this card is only going to be a 2 attack card for the rest of the game. So I'm going to wait and see if I see more Coulson show up. Plus, I do love Thor's cards. Thor, Test of Virtue is 2 recruit, and then if you are worthy, you get +2 attack. Worthy means you have a card that costs 5 or more. And there's a Lady Sif card right here, and I think one of them has a artifact that makes you... Mjolnir is, I think, 4, so he doesn't make you worthy. But or Sif's helm, I think, is also 4. I can't remember. But regardless, I got a 5 cost, 6 cost, and this gives me a recruit. I should be worthy soon enough. Let me go ahead, and plus it's thematic for the game. So let me go ahead and pick up a Test of Virtue for 3. That was a glitchy recruit. What the heck? On the left. So I got my 3, spent my 3. Can't hit anything for 3. So that's it. And let's move on. I got a lot of recruit coming up on that side to make me worthy. If I had 3 attack, that's going to be 5 recruit next turn. All right, turn 2 gives us Howard the Duck. We got Howard in the HQ, Howard in the hero deck, and Howard in the villain deck. Ambush. Howard the Duck captures the heart of a bystander. Let me grab one of the bystanders in the predetermined stack because we're only allowed certain bystanders. It is a standard bystander, and he's got 1 attack but 7 circle of Quack Fu. That means if I don't have a card that costs 7 or more, he gets +7 attack. So he's at 8 until I do that. So let me mark that just for easy reference. So once I get a rare, I'll be able to hit him for 8, or I can just, or hit him for 1, or I can hit him for 8 if I just get the attack otherwise. Right, we got 3 and 3s on both sides for this, which leaves me at a difficult place. I've got another artifact. So we've got Dimensional Blade, which is a 2 cost artifact. Throw an artifact. When you throw this, you get +1 attack and +1 recruit. I kind of want to keep Thor and Sif together, because when I control Mjolnir, it's going to work well with Weapons Master. If I can get some range cards with Loki, that'll help with Mjolnir too. So maybe I do pick up Coulson and cross my fingers and hope Coulson shows up. Otherwise, well, actually, on a twist, everybody in the HQ gets KO'd. So if I do leave Coulson there, he might get KO'd. He probably will get KO'd if I don't take. Definitely will if I don't take him. Maybe there's going to be enough artifacts to go around, so I can take Dimensional Blade. It might get lost in the next turn anyway. Plus, it's an artifact. All right, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pick up a Dimensional Blade on the right-hand side, actually. Because once it's out, it's out. And, all right, there's Divine Lightning. I really hope I get a chance to recruit this turn. If I get a twist, I can't because it'll get KO'd. But if I don't, I do have 5 recruit in order to do so. So we shall see what happens. See, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please, 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 please. All right, it's just Ultimate Thor. So no KO yet. But this would be a great one to go with Mjolnir as well. He's got 7 attack as a villain, fight gain this as a hero, and then escape cross-dimensional Thor rampage, which means each player who doesn't have a Thor card in their victory pile or in their hand gets a wound, and then range, you get +3 attack as a hero with 3 attack base, just like his core set card. So let's just put him in the city right there. I like using Manhattan. It's fun to have the heroes as villains. That's what people like the most about the villain set, by the way. When I ranked those, had people rank those, the top scoring category were the villains or the adversaries. They liked them more than the allies, more than the commanders. They liked, with the heroes as villains. And I like that too. I get it. All right, I got a couple of options, but I think I'm going with Divine Lightning. But just to see, let's look at Sif's Weapons Master. Weapons Master is 2 attack. If you control any artifacts, you get +2. Max of 4. Pretty good. But here's Divine Lightning. Divine Lightning is 3 attack. You get +1 attack for each other card you played this turn that makes you worthy. I've already got Test of Virtue in my discard pile that cares about me being worthy, so I can take both of these and try to focus on getting some expensive cards. Divine Lightning will trigger the other card, or give me +2, but this needs more. But this can lead to more if I hit the right things. Ultimate Thor has an effective cost of 7, so he will make me worthy as well if I can get him. Plus, if I get Ultimate Thor, he will work towards Howard the Duck as well, getting through his circle of Quack Fu. Another Test of Virtue. I like where the left side is going. We'll see what I shuffle into right now. By the way, while I'm shuffling this, we are almost done with Legendary Legacy Adventure, which is exciting. And thank you to everybody who's been designing hero paths. We are down to the final 10 hero paths being designed. Once those 10 are done, before Midnight Suns comes out, every single character in the game will have their own hero path, which will mean over 1,000 unique setups. Oh, we got a star. Somebody can jump for that one. That's crazy. And then once Midnight Suns comes out, people are going to claim those and design setups for those characters, except for Blade, who's just going to get added on to the original Blade setup, but the rest of them will probably be original characters, I'm guessing. Okay, turn 4 is going to be the Magma Men. I haven't seen a lot of twists, but I'm getting a little nervous. So Magma Men's got Fight, KO one of the heroes, and then Fateful Resurrection, which means when I fight them, I reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a strike or twist, they re-enter the city. Let me just peek at Odin's card again. So Odin's card gets +1 for each henchman, in this case, in the city and the escape pile. So right now he's at 11, and it's infrequent enough that I can just put that on him right now. Don't think I'm going to get to 11 soon, but I might. And this is Thor's mom, Frigga, right? So I got 5 recruit here on the right-hand side. So right-hand side might turn into, like, I hate to split up the artifact stuff, but I've already got a Sif card. Weapons Master is a Sif card that I can recruit this turn. The first card I took is an artifact. The only artifact Thor might have, if I see it, is Mjolnir, which will work really well with all the ranged cards I've got. I can only throw it if I'm worthy, which I'm going to try to get to. So maybe I take Weapons Master on the right. Maybe that's what the HQ is dictating for me. So I'll go ahead and pick that up for 5. Right there. And that's cool. That works. Haven't been able to hit anything. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I had 1 attack. So after this shuffle, I should be able to hit some stuff, because otherwise I'm going to have some escapes, which won't matter that badly unless they're henchmen. And we only got a henchman in the sewers. All right, we got the card that cares about artifacts, but no artifacts in hand, unfortunately. But I've got 2 attack. I'm not worthy, so it's only 2, so it can't hit anything this turn. Turn 5 is Emir Frost Giant King. This is so much fun to have all these different villains and it be a legit setup, except for the fact they were chosen, but this could happen. Ambush. Each player reveals a ranged hero or gains a wound. Where is Sif's winged helmet? I need it. I reveal Test of Virtue on the left to avoid that wound, but on the right, I don't have a range to reveal. So right side is going to go ahead and get a wound. It's going to be a standard. There are some grievous wounds in this. Wow, my effects are so off today. 2 escapes and evil wins on twist 6 instead of 7. Yeah, because of the KO HQ. Hopefully I get that far. It's always a new problem every day. My camera's working fine, but now the effects are doing weird stuff. So can't win, I suppose. All right, we've got it's like whack-a-mole sometimes. I got 3 recruit. I got 2 more recruit. And I got 2 attack, which unfortunately makes me able to hit nothing because I can't get through Howard the Duck's circle. So let's look at the cards I haven't looked at yet. just to see. So Loki's illusionary bindings, 2 recruit plus, and then range. Each other player reveals a ranged hero or gains a wound in this setup. If any number of players gain a wound this way, you get +1 recruit. Not a great card, but it is a ranged, so in a pinch I can take it. But we've got another test of virtue. I really need to be worthy, and this will give me recruit points I can use to get worthy. If you are worthy, get +2 attack. I'm going to pick this up and probably a sidekick. But real quick, we've got Howard the Duck Rebel without a cause. And Howard the Duck cares about cards that don't have a team icon. So 2 attack, reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0 or has no team icon, draw it. I haven't done a lot of recruiting, or a lot of KOing, so this will work for a while. But I'd be remiss if I didn't take more Thor cards. Okay, that one was fine. I don't know what that was all about before. A setup said to use villain cards when mentioned. For what in particular? Okay, replace with Hogan the Grim. And there we go. Okay, so I forgot about the Warriors 3, but Conqueror is going to be useful when the city is so full this way. For bindings on Loki. Use villain cards. Oh, did I miss a special rule that was hidden in there? I don't always catch that. Let me know what I missed. Use the villain cards as noted, says the scheme, and that means just put these specific cards into the deck, unless I'm missing something else for Loki. So Loki, we've got Staying Frosty as the flavor text there. So unless I'm missing something, that's what it says. Okay. So yeah, that was my hand. 5. I still have 2 recruit. Right? This is my hand. So I can take a sidekick with the last 2 that I've got. Let me go ahead and pick up a sidekick for 2. I didn't think I spent it yet. And there's the turn. Okay, next turn I have some attack. I got 5 attack. But it's going to be too late, and I'll probably have an escape this turn. Unless one of a few things happen. But we'll see. Turn 6 gives us... There it is, a twist. Which I think it means I'm safe from an escape. However, goodbye everybody in the HQ. KO... yes, twist KO all heroes in the HQ, villains in the sewers and bridge swap spaces, likewise villains in the vacant streets. And I go to the next song because we're changing the track. That's just how this works. Go to the next track. So everybody's gone. I'm going to start increasing the counter. Goodbye, everyone. We hardly knew you. And that's going to be a +5 for the counter. And then bridge and sewers swap, villains in the bank and streets swap. Flipping the tape over. So Magma Men to the streets, Howard the Duck to the bank. Same with Amir to the bridge, and Rocket to the sewers. It's a fun one. And I should have refilled the HQ before I did that, but it didn't really matter, but you should fill it immediately. All right, we got Volstagg, Hogan the Grim, Father Elias Loki, Traveling Companion Howard, and then we got Radiant Blast, Captain Marvel, who is going to work well with Thor. So we got 5 out of 32 KO. Let's try to avoid that going forward. I have enough attack to hit something. So Weapons Master gives me 2 attack. The Shield Troopers give me 2 more attacks. I'm at 4, and I'm at 3 recruit. So that means I can hit the Magma Men, or I can hit Rocket. I should probably hit Rocket because the Magma Men might resurrect, causing an escape next. So here we go. So this will patrol the bank if it's empty, draw a card. If it's not empty, KO one of your heroes. Okay, so I'm going to get to KO one of my heroes because Howard's in the bank. Let's go ahead and take out Rocket for 4. Get it on the right-hand side. And I will KO a shield agent easily. That's a gray hero, so it doesn't count against the Evil Winds condition. I've got 3 recruit, and I can only take Howard's Traveling Companion, which is not bad. It doesn't care about the non-hero, non-team. It does 2 recruit, reveal the top card of the bystander deck. If it's a special bystander, rescue it. Otherwise, put it on the bottom of that deck. Nice way to filter these out. And the bystander stack's not that big because I've taken out a lot. So let's pick up Traveling Companion. And maybe get some... Oh, there's full. Mjolnir. All right. I hope I get a chance to recruit Mjolnir. It's a really good one to have with all the range I've got on the left. Plus, if I get worthy, a little bit easier to throw. Plus, thematic for the setup. I'm glad I'm seeing a lot of Thor in this 7 hero deck. Okay, we got another Howard. Once again, Howard gets a bystander when he ambushes, and he's got the Circle of Quack Fu. He's got the tourist couple, which means that was prevented the other Howard from fishing it out. But I cannot get through the 7 Circle of Kung Fu on either one. So both of them are at 8, but Divine Lightning is giving me 3 attack, 2 more gives me 5. What is the strongest thing I can hit? Unfortunately, it's going to be the Magma Men, and they could come back, and I can't even recruit Mjolnir or anything from the HQ this turn. This could have been better. So I guess I'll try to hit the only thing I can hit, and hopefully it doesn't come back. Otherwise, I will have an escape, which will cause an HQ, which will get close to advancing the evil wins with the number of heroes KO'd. Yeah, I don't really have an option here. Let's go ahead and try it. Down to 2. First, I do... so this technically, right now, it goes to my victory pile. I do the fight effect after that. So it goes to my victory pile. I'm just going to blow it up right now. Then I KO one of my heroes. Then I do Fateful Resurrection. So top card of the villain deck is a Scheme Twist. I was worried about that, so it's going to go right back in the city. We're probably going to have Ymir escape on the next turn, which is not a great situation. But I do get to get a sidekick, which I guess is nice. And that sidekick is going to be a standard because they're all standard in this setup. I look forward to seeing more special sidekicks, but as discussed previously, like weeks ago, I'd love to see more special officers so that the deck is equal to the bystander stack in the distribution. And there's plenty of characters that could be special officers. There are plenty of characters that have been Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I mentioned Elektra earlier. Dazzler's been an Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. We've got some of the other characters from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that are in the comics. We've got Abigail Brand. I guess she's Sword. But there's plenty of others. That would be fun to see in that stack. All right. I got 2 range cards. That's cool. And I'm worthy. It's going to be a good hand on the left next. Right-hand side, though, doesn't have a lot of hit power. I've got 3 attack, but I do have a twist, so I know I won't have an escape. Getting lucky with these, kind of. All right. So everybody in the HQ gets KO'd once again. That's going to be plus 5 KOs. Goodbye, Mjolnir. Goodbye, Captain Marvel. That's a little too bad. So these all get KO'd. We're now at 10 non-gray heroes KO'd, and then we do the swap. So change song. I love doing that. All right, so Ymir's going back to the sewers. The Magma Men are going back to the bridge. And Ultimate Thor and Howard the Duck switch yet again, except it was the other Howard that switched, I think, before. No, wait, Ultimate Thor was in the rooftops. He didn't switch. The Koenigs would be fun. Were the Koenigs in the comics? I haven't encountered them. All right, we got All Humans Are Expendable Loki. We got Approved Orbital Strike Coulson. We got Loki's Rare God of Mischief. We got Radiant Blast Captain Marvel. And we've got another Test of Virtue. Okay. I love this scheme. It's so much fun. When I started doing the Chaos Mode streams, we started to get schemes like the Mixtape and the Time Heist. So it's been funny to see some of the things I've been doing in the games officially. And there is a good chance that some of it was inspiration. Remember, some of the playtesters were yelling at me to not give Devin ideas. Maybe I did, so my bad. Okay. Yeah, if you go to... Was it Remington Chase who designed Star-Lord's hero path? Spoiler alert for that path. Each battle tells you which song to play for each battle, and you have to keep a soundtrack going the whole time for Star-Lord's path. So check that one out. It's pretty fun. Okay. 2 attack. Yeah, there's a lot of flavor in all these paths. I can't wait to start playing them. We got Dimensional Blade. Throw an artifact when you throw this. You get plus 1 attack and plus 1 recruit. Out here is an artifact. I'm probably going to do that so I can hit something. The Magma Men only, though, unfortunately. So they might come back again. We got 2 attack, 3 recruit. Yeah, I have no choice in order to avoid an escape, but try to fight the Magma Men. So we're going to throw the blade for 1 attack, 1 recruit, and hope we're lucky. They're going to push everybody down as well. So if I fail this, Howard's going to escape with a tourist couple, causing some discards. So let's do this. We fight. We KO one of my heroes. It's going to be another S.H.I.E.L.D. agent get KO'd. That's my choice. And then does it resurrect? Moment of truth. It does. Oh, man. How unfortunate. But at least, again, as Twist is coming, so won't have an escape, but it does come back in. I'm really farming this for KO power, so it blows up, comes back, and Odin stays with his +1. Okay. It's getting kind of annoying, though, at this point. So I've got 4 Recruit. I could take Radiant Blast or Test of Virtue, but those work so darn well with the blue ranged Thor side. What does this? I like this Loki card. 2 attack, then Covert. You may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. If you do, gain a new Recruit, which will be a sidekick for this setup. Covert KO power is nice. Do I have any Covert cards? I don't yet, but it is 2 attack, and I do need to hit the city. So let's go ahead and pick up Loki's card. Yeah, it just went back around again. Okay, and that cost me 3. Refill with the same identical card. And we got a Twist coming in. Yes. So yeah, I'm losing Loki's rare and all that good stuff. So maybe I'll refresh and maybe I'll get Thor's rare. Maybe I'll be able to recruit it. I don't know. But I'll be able to hit something. 4, 5, 6. All right, that's a lot of, that's 3 instinct cards. Move on over. I thought I just knocked something down, but I sure didn't. At least it's not messing with my hand. This is a pretty good hand. All right, so here comes the next Twist. Twist number 3. Once again, we do the thing. Everybody goes bye-bye in the HQ. That's 5 more KOs, including we KO'd a rare, which, enjoy. There's our KO. All right, all 5. Let's refill first like we're supposed to this time. Hey, didn't I call it? I wanted Royal Decree. Watch me not be able to get it. I actually have 5 Recruit. The sidekick could get me there. We'll see. Ooh, we've got Winged Helm, another good one. I like that card. Illusionary Bindings, Loki, Howard the Duck's rare, and then we've got, okay, the Sword of S.H.I.E.L.D. Captain Marvel. Not as good for this setup. But I got a couple of rares there, including Royal Decree, which would be a great one. But let's go ahead and do our oh, that's why I didn't fill the HQ up first, because I can use the space to swap them anyway. I'll do it classic mode. Let's just swap everybody again. Oh, I gotta switch the track again. Next track. So, Magma and Howard switch. Amir and Howard switch, and we'll put the counters back on them. There we go. Beautiful. Still got the circle. I really want to fight Ultimate Thor. Can I do it this turn? Do I have enough? I haven't even looked yet. I've got 3, 5. Maybe if the sidekick... Well, sidekick should help me no matter what. But I'm going to play the sidekick first. There's really no reason for me not to do that. So sidekick first. And 2 cards drawn. We got a trooper and a sidekick. All right, let's chain the sidekicks. Play the next sidekick. Give me something good. Come on. We got Shield Agent and a Shield Agent, which is good. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 short from getting a Royal Decree, unfortunately, and that hurts a little. But I can pick up Howard the Duck's rare, which is, you know, a rare. So we'll see. Let's see how much attack I get. If this is a recruit card, it would have been great. Test of Virtue is 2 recruit. If you're worthy, get +2 attack. I have Divine Lightning, so I am worthy. I will get the 2 attack right here, followed by... I'll play Divine Lightning, which is going to give me +3 attack only. I don't have any other card that makes me worthy besides itself. And then I've got a Trooper hiding here, which for a 6th attack. Then, recruit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let me just peek at Howard's rare there. Is anything in the city let me recruit when I fight it? I got to check for that first. No hand ninjas or anything. The tourist couple would let me... get 1 recruit at the rooftops while recruit at the bridge are empty, but can't fight it anyway. Okay, so Howard the Duck would, I'm sorry, yeah, this Howard the Duck would help me get through this Howard the Duck's Circle of Kung Fu, so it's worth it just for that, if nothing else. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to take that. No way I can get any other recruit, I can tell. So close to hitting Ultimate Thor as well. So Interplanetary Visitor says, for attack, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, draw 1, discard 1, and KO 1. That's a pretty good rare. Nice utility on it, so I'm going to pick it up before it gets KO'd. And we've got another Test of Virtue there. All right, I can hit Amir. I won't get a wound. Right hand, it says each player reveals a range hero or gains a wound. Right hand side is going to get a wound. I do not have the Winged Helm yet, so I can't avoid it. Otherwise, I can try to hit the Magma Man again, but I'm going to just hit Amir because I'm trying to avoid escapes. I'll take the wound, maybe on the, definitely on the right. So I'll reveal one of these range cards over here on the left. Right side cannot, like I said. So So right side is going to go ahead and pick up this wound, and it's blunt force trauma. That's too bad. Got a grievous wound, but goodbye, Ymir. Took him out. Oh, that's the ambush effect. That is not the first time I've done that with Ymir. Okay, that's even better. Let's put the blunt force trauma back. I don't feel as bad if I make a mistake that hurts me versus one that helps me, so I would have been fine if that went through, but let's do it correctly. So thanks for catching that. Yeah. I wonder why I keep thinking that's a fight effect. Anyway, let's do the correct fight effect. Choose a player. That player KOs any number of wounds from their hand and discard pile, and there aren't any. So no change except I don't gain a wound, so that's good. Good catch. Thanks for that. And I think that's all I'm doing. Yep. There's like another villain where I make that mistake often. Something about it makes me think fight instead of ambush. I can't remember which one it is right now. But regardless, it is not correct. All right, turn 10. I got an empty city space, and I got a villain. So we're filling it up, and maybe I can fight stuff with this. Actually, I got some decent attack. So Frost Giant comes in and fight. Each player reveals a ranged hero or gains a wound. That's why it messed me up. That's why. I had this logged in my brain. Okay, that makes sense now. It's literally what I just did. Except that's the fight effect. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not losing my mind and I pulled it out of nowhere. It's on another Frost Giant in that villain group. I guess it was an autopilot thing. Okay, let's play Dimensional Blade, put it out as an artifact. Then we're going to play Weapons Master. Now that I control an artifact, I get 4 total attack on this card. And let's see if I get a special bystander with Howard. 2 recruit, top card of the bystander deck. I wonder why this one says bystander deck instead of bystander stack. Regardless, it is not a special bystander, so it goes in the bottom of the stack. Rest of my agents, 3, 4, 5 recruit. If I throw the blade, I will get a total of 5 attack and 6 recruit. 5 attack won't do anything that 4 attack is doing. So I think I do want to throw it. I don't want to throw it, I'm sorry, to hit the Frost Giant. And I'll get the wound this time. Right, left side will avoid it as well. But let's just do it. I could take Winged Helm, but I can't get it in my hand this turn. Oh well. So let's hit the Frost Giant. Just general plain Frost Giant. For attack, each player fills a ranged hero or gains a wound. Left side does it easily. I got Test of Virtue right here on top. Right side now gains that grievous wound that previously I almost gave myself. So there it is. And we'll take out the Frost Giant. For 5 recruit, though, I can get 6 recruit. But I don't need it this turn because I'd like to take the Winged Helm. To avoid future wounds, there are 2 more Frost Giants in there. Yes, 2 more Frost Giants. So the Winged Helm is a thrown artifact. You may throw this to get +1 attack during any player's turn if a player would gain a wound. You may throw this to prevent that wound and draw 2 cards instead, which I like a lot. I might throw the blade if I can get another good 3 cost. So I'm down to 2. Refill. Alright. Should I throw Lady Sif's Dimensional Blade to get another recruit? I don't want to take Test of Virtue away from the left. Sword of Shield's not going to happen that much. I need 4 shield cards to trigger it. And all humans are expendable is just the KO power I've already got. So I don't think any of these are worth the recruit. I'm just going to get a sidekick, and some of these may get KO'd anyway to move along the HQ. Let's get a standard sidekick for 2. Hold on to the blade. I might need it later. Hopefully I get some more artifacts. And we've got no Cobra to trigger that all humans. That would have been a reason to take the second one to trigger the first one. Now I've got a wound in hand. The artifact to the side. Moving over. Let's put this just off screen, just in case. Alright. That's only 3 attacks, so Magma Men are nothing here, I guess. And here's Groot. So Groot comes in. He's got 5 attack, fight, Fateful Resurrection. If Groot resurrects this way, he becomes a tiny dancing Groot with 1 attack and no abilities for the rest of the turn. So that means if I hit him for 5 and he resurrects and he's a 1 attack Groot, I can hit him and get rid of him without the Fateful Resurrection. But if I leave it alone, he goes back to this Groot. It's been a while since I've had him show up. Guardians of Knowhere are one of those villain groups that have no always leaves group, so I haven't seen them that often. Okay, But for 3 attack, I can try and hit the Magma Men again. Don't have much of a choice. Let's give it a shot, and I'm gonna be upset if Ultimate Thor escapes, because I want to recruit it. So I gotta play my shield agents first so that I can KO one of them. Okay, play the shield agents. I'll fight the Magma Men for 3. They go to my victory pile. I will KO the shield agent. Top card of the hero or the villain deck is okay. Good. It's a Cape Killers, which is not gonna let this resurrect. Finally, it's gone. So enough resurrecting for you. Odin goes down to his 10 attack, but he's gonna go back up to 11 once the Cape Killers come in. I've got a total of 3 recruit. Actually, no, I have 4 total recruit. I already played an agent. I'll play Test of Virtue right now. 4 total recruit. Do I want Illusionary Bindings or do I want Test of Virtue? I'm pretty sure it's Test of Virtue. I'm going to be worthy pretty soon if I keep thinning, and then these will give me decent attack. Plus, if I do get Mjolnir, all those ranges are going to help. But I already got rid of 1 Mjolnir. It's an uncommon. There's only 3 of them, so I might not be able to see one or get a chance to recruit one. We'll see. I'll just be lucky if I can get Royal Decree before it's KO'd. I know the next card is not going to be a Scheme Twist, but the one after that, who knows? There are 4 left in the villain deck. I've already got 3. They could be pretty evenly distributed, but I'm not 100% on that. All right, this is a good hand. I can get through Howard the Ducks. I hit both of them. I've got It Makes Me Worthy. I've got a lot of power here in the left hand, turn 11, but not time for that hand yet. We're on to the right-hand side, which does not have as much power, but I do have 5 attack. And I do have Cape Killers in here. So the Cape Killers are another henchman. They're going to buff Odin because they're a henchman. They have shield clearance, which means I have to discard a shield-affiliated card to fight this, in addition to paying its cost, and then fight KO a card from your discard pile. Which would be great if this wound was there, but it's not. I still have the Throne Helm, the Dimensional Blade out here. So let's just play all the attack I can get. Nothing triggers, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get 6 attack if I decide to throw the blade. Okay, so here's what I can do. I can fight Groot. If he resurrects, I can throw the blade and get that 6th attack to take him out for good. I could also fight the Cape Killers this turn, but that would be kind of a waste of attack. So we're going to go ahead and try to hit Groot, because next turn I'll take out both Howard the Ducks. I'll have some breathing room. So 5 attack declared, and I get a preview of what's coming next. So 5 attack, fight, Faithful Resurrection. Goes to my victory pile. We do the resurrection. It is another Groot, so he does not resurrect. He blocked himself. So he's out of here. Imagine an effect. Oh, I just thought of an interesting effect for Midnight Suns. Let me know what you think about this. It's a play on Fateful Resurrection, but it's a reverse Fateful Resurrection, where it resurrects if there's a villain, and not a twist or a strike. That'll be interesting. That doesn't exist already, does it? All right. That means I get to keep the blade out here, although I do have 1 recruit. If I throw the blade, I get 2 recruit, but it's not going to help me. So I'm going to end that here. I feel like there's effects similar to that, but I don't think it's an officially Fateful Resurrection effect. But I'm pretty sure we're going to see either Fateful Resurrection or Rise of the Living Dead in Midnight Suns. Spidey from Civil War. Okay, he's the close one. Yes, the Iron Spider. Or is the other one? That's a lot of grays, and I got the wound back. Cool. Give it to a Wolverine villain and call it Healing Factor. That would be neat. I'd love to see that. People complain about the number of Wolverines in this game, but there's more Bruce Banners, and there's more Steve Rogers than there are Logans. So bring on the Wolverine. Okay, so we got another Groot coming in. We know what he does. Blah, blah, blah. All right, this is a good hand. Let me start by playing Howard the Ducks card. 4 attack, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Draw 1, discard 1, KO 1. Let's see what they are. We've got a shield agent, and a Test of Virtue. So draw the Test of Virtue, discard the shield agent, KO the other shield agent. This is a hefty hand. So check this out. I've got 4 attack already. I have 3 Tests of Virtue, and I get 2 recruit for each, and I get 2 attack for each because I'm worthy twice by Howard and Thor. It's not actually twice. I just meet the threshold, so it's technically once. Let me go ahead and get all the recruit and attack for all of them at once. So I got 2, 4, 6 recruit for all 3, and then 2, 4, 6 attack, puts me up to 10 attack, which is a great place to be when I play all 3 of them. Followed by Divine Lightning, which is going to keep this going and give me 3 base attack up to 13. He's not the God of Hammers, doesn't even need Mjolnir. 1 attack for each other card I play this turn that makes me worthy, which is just Interplanetary Visitor, up to 14. The Trooper makes 15. Okay, so speaking of the worthy cards, Howard gets me through Howard the Duck's Circle of Quack Fu. He's fighting against himself. So I can take these out for 1 each, which is great. So 14, 13. Yeah, very close to the rare. I've got 1 shield agent here, which is not enough. Is there anything I can fight that gives me any recruit? The tourist couple, right? When I rescue this, I get +1 recruit. The rooftops are empty, and +1 if the bridge is empty. Okay, so I can get the rare if I'm smart about this. I have to empty the roof. I can just do it if I fight it. Yeah, it's the rooftops itself. But if I want to take Ultimate Thor also, I can do that too if I want to ignore Odin for a second. I can hit Ultimate Thor for 7, and then I get Howard. I get 2 recruit. But I guess I don't, and then I'll get, I guess I don't need it. I'll play the agent. I just need 1 recruit. But I'd like to get Ultimate Thor as well. Yeah, that 1 extra recruit's not going to do anything for me. So I might as well hit, well, actually, hold on. If I hit both Howards at 13, I get the rare. I'm at 13 attack. Odin is at 11. And I can hit the Mastermind too. It's really tempting to hit Ultimate Thor right now. But I think I'd rather go Howard, rare, Mastermind. Because I am on a clock. Let's do that. So let's go ahead and go down to 14. And Howard. All right, here we go. He has no fight effect, so he's just gone. That's gone. Okay, the tourist couple there. In case you didn't know, this is legendary product manager Rob Ford, who's partially responsible for which characters got into the game. So give him a thank you when you see him in the chat in Upper Decks Discord. All right, I got the rooftops empty, so I got the 1 recruit I needed. I didn't empty the bridge, but that's fine. So this is rescued. Now I have 8 recruits, and now I can get Royal Decree. By the way, Royal Decree is a card that has 5 attack. And then Heroes of Asgard. Each player who is worthy draws a card. Each villain that isn't worth at least 5 VP gets -1 this turn. It's a cool effect. Not the strongest effect, but it is cool, and it gives me 5 attack. So, great. Plus, it makes me worthy. Okay. I just need Mjolnir. You know what? I don't even need Mjolnir at this point. Let's hit Howard the Duck. Again, 1 more attack. Might as well get the standard bystander. Did I turn this down? Maybe I didn't. 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, 14, 15. Should be at 13. Okay. So I can hit the Cape Killers, and I can hit Odin. I haven't revealed anything, so I can take back anything I want. Not anything I want. I can take back the shield agent. No, I can't. I used it. Never mind, to recruit. So I can't fight the Cape Killers. Yeah, so I have no clearance, so I can't do that. Which is fine. I'll deal with them later. Again, the question is, do I hit Odin or do I hit Ultimate Thor? He would be so good to have. On a scheme twist, he'll switch around. Yeah, so if I was smart, I guess I could still take this back because I didn't reveal anything. What I could have done is fought Ultimate Thor first, then rescued the tourist couple. Then I could have not played the shield agent. I could have discarded for clearance and fought that too. So because I didn't reveal anything, my rule is I can wind it all the way back if I decide. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So you catch what I'm doing. I'm winding it all the way back to before I hit Howard the Duck. I will not play this agent. Oh, you're right. I revealed Coulson, so I can't go before I recruited. So never mind. That is the point. I revealed something. So after that, I didn't reveal, but I can't go back to the recruit. No, I already played the trooper. So yeah, I played everything in Avatar's right, and then I revealed Coulson, so I did do a reveal, so I can't go back. It's okay. It's not a big deal. It's semantics here because I'm fine in my situation. Okay, I'm going to decide to hit Odin. I'll hopefully hit Ultimate Thor later. I have plenty of rares. I have 2 rares now. I'll be fine. Let's go ahead and hit the Mastermind for 11. All right. So the first tactic, and it's Frigga, by the way, again. Odin in for Frigga. It's going to be Divine Justice. Each other player with a wound in their discard pile gains another wound. Luckily, the right side's got a wound in hand, so no wound for the right-hand side. Tactic done. All right. That's it for the turn. Not bad at all. I've done plenty of KOing. All my good cards are my discard pile right now, and this is my hand. So that's not great, but after this, should be good. I can fight the Cape Killers at least with this hand. And he's still buffed because of the 1 Cape Killers in the city. Yeah, having the Fateful Resurrection and buffing him is rough. But luckily, I haven't seen that many Magma men, and there will be more. Turn 14 is Ultimate Captain Marvel in for Carol Danvers' Captain Marvel. Even though this is Marvel, this is Marvel. Ultimate Marvel. 2 recruit, his 4 attack, sorry. Fight gain this as a hero, and his hero effect is 2 recruit and teleport. I've got 3 attack to work with. So maybe I'll just try to fight the Cape Killers right now. So let's discard a shield agent. I'll try, I can do it. Discard the shield agent. Get the 3, spend the 3. And, I can get 4 though if I throw Dimensional Blade. But I'd rather get Captain Marvel, Ultimate Captain Marvel, teleport him for the range stuff. If I get Mjolnir, otherwise, well, I guess there's triggers. I'll still fight the Cape Killers. I discarded the agent. Fight, KO a card from your discard pile. Fair enough. I'll KO that agent that I just used for the clearance, which is kind of why the card is designed. And that is the turn. I still got the Thor artifact out. And after this kind of lame hand to the left, things should be real good. I got the Winged Helm on top. I got to keep that in mind in case anybody gets a wound. I can throw it during any player's turn. That kind of thing I got to remember, but putting it on top of my deck helps me get a visual reminder. Turn 15 is another Cape Killers. So he went down to 11, the Mastermind, and now he's back up. Down to 10, back up to 11. But I can fight this. So let's go ahead and get the 3 attack. Spend the 3 attack. Discard a shield agent. Is that right? I guess that's true. During any player's turn, a player would gain a wound. You're right. If I read it more, which I probably would, I'd see that. Yes, you have to play this to throw it. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of something like Diving Block where you just reveal. You don't just reveal this, you throw it. So that is correct. That is correct. Not seeing any wounds, so it should be fine anyway. Okay, discard the agent to fight the Cape Killers who just entered. KO a card from your discard pile. And do I have a wound? No, so I'm just going to get rid of more thinning this deck. This deck is great, so let's go ahead and KO the agent. And leave this on top. But once I play it, then I'll have to remember it's out. But yes, correct. It's one of those things I made a presumption, but as soon as I was about to do it, I could look at it. At least I believe that I would do that. Okay, sidekick for the last 2. So I can draw the good stuff. All right, here's my entire deck. I got plenty of grays still, but some of them are sidekicks. But I got a lot of good stuff right here, so the more I can thin this, the better. I think the left side is going to win this for me, and it's perfect that it is Thor who wins this for me. While I'm doing this, what would you guys rather see next week for the final Tuesday stream that's not a tournament setup in a while? Would you rather see the penultimate episode of What If, which is Infinity Ultron? Or would you rather I wait and do the last 2 episodes together another time and do viewer challenges on next week? If you want to have a voice on that, let me know. Okay, I got both rares in hand because I haven't decided what I want to do. And some people might be like, viewer challenges, only if it's mine. We'll see. There's a big backlog of challenges. All right, turn 16 is going to be Pink Sphinx. And Pink Sphinx has Fight Spectrum, KO one of your heroes, and 4 attack. Yeah, I figured somebody would say that. We got 1 for challenges, 1 for Ultron. The thing about Infinity Ultron is there's a 2-part of the finale. So if I did that next week, it would be that week, and then it wouldn't be for like a few months after I would do the finale, which might be weird. It might be a cliffhanger people want. I'm not sure. So that's why I asked. Okay, now I can actually play the Winged Helm. It's out there. Let me show you the whole rule so we can all be on the same page. So with Thor Artifact, you may throw this to get +1 attack during any player's turn. If a player would gain a wound, you may throw this to prevent that wound and draw 2 cards instead. So now that it's out, I can either throw it to attack, or I can wait for that moment. Let's start with Weapons Master, because it doesn't care how many weapons I have. It just cares that I have, or artifacts I have, it cares that I have one. All right, I got 3 opinions on the next week's stream. If anybody else has an opinion, let me know. All right, I got 4 attack because I control at least 1 artifact. Let me see what Howard the Duck gets me. So 2 recruit. Top part of the bystander stack is a special bystander. So I get to rescue it. I like that. Traveling Companion, I think, is my favorite Howard the Duck card overall. Love getting me some more special bystanders. So I get to draw an extra card at the end of my turn for my next hand. Reminder die, because again, I will forget. Without a doubt. Unless I got a visual representation of something. Let's play the sidekick, see what I get. Let's draw. There's the wound. Cool. And there's a trooper. Play the trooper for a 5th attack. I'll play the 2 agents for a 4th recruit. Okay, so max attack this turn is 6 if I throw both artifacts. Max recruit is 5 if I throw the dimensional blade. Actually, max attack is 7, not 6. 6, 7. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is my max attack, and 5 max recruit. 7 will get me Ultimate Thor, but I don't want to hit Ultimate Thor on this side. Nothing else will care if it's 7. So I think I'm just going to go for Groot, and then I'll throw the blade if he resurrects. Less like I tried to do last time. Pink Sphinx, Spectrum. Left side, does left side have Spectrum? I got ranged, tech, not quite. Would have been nice to get that KO power. Let's just hit Groot, see if he comes back. Get a peek at the villain deck. There we go. Top card of the villain deck is a Scheme Twist. So fun, he's going to come back as a Tiny Dancing Groot. So he blows up. He turns into a 1-attack Tiny Dancing Groot, which would be cool to have a token for. With no abilities until the end of the turn. So let's throw the Dimensional Blade. Hold on to the Winged Helm. I throw it for 1 attack and 1 recruit. So I'm at 5 recruit and 1 attack, and that is enough to hit the Tiny Dancing Group that has no abilities, including no Faithful Resurrection. 5 recruit can get me a variety of cards that I don't really want. I need another Cobra to trigger the Loki card I've got. I'm probably not going to hit shield level 3. So all humans are expendable is better. So let's take another one, I suppose, and maybe thin this deck a little bit. And get a sidekick for the final 2 recruit that I've got. It is always going to be a standard one for this setup. And I get 7 cards. And a twist coming up next, so everybody here is gone. 3 more cards. Oh, wait, I didn't throw the Winged Helm. Don't want to get rid of that. Okay. And 3 more. 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's max 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 if I throw the helmet. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I got a powerful hand here, though. And here comes our next twist. I've avoided KO so far that weren't caused by the scheme, which is good. I need all the breathing room I can get. So once again, KO all heroes in the HQ, and that's great because I didn't really care much about any of these. That's going to be another 5 heroes in the KO pile. We're now up to 20. And before I refill the HQ, I should be refilling it, but just so it's easier for me to do this, put them all the way in the sewers, bank to streets. There we go. Now let's refill. We got Fandral, who I haven't seen yet. Another Howard. Another Fandral. Another Dimensional Blade Lady Sith. And another Hogan. Have not used the Warriors 3 at all in this setup. All right. This is going to be good. Let's get this artifact over here so I don't make a mistake. Let's start with Test of Virtue. I am worthy, so I've got 2 recruit, 2 attack. Let's go with Royal Decree next. Oh, I forgot it. Yeah, thank you. Next song. That would have been a huge rules mistake, Jalt. Thank you so much. All right, up to 7 attack after I play the rare. And then Heroes of Asgard activates. Each player who is worthy draws a card. Each villain that isn't worth at least 5 VP gets -1 attack this turn. So let's do that in order. Left side is definitely worthy. Left side is going to draw a card. Left side is going to get a shield trooper. Right hand side is not worthy, so it doesn't draw a card. Each villain that isn't worth at least 5 VP gets -1. Let's go left to right. Pink Sphinx is down to 3. Ultimate Captain Marvel has no printed VP, but that does mean it's less than 1 or less than 5, because this doesn't care about printed VP like piercing energy. So Ultimate Captain Marvel's at 3, and same thing with Ultimate Thor, who's going to be at 6. Nice with these cards that no printed VP. Effectively, the general rule is if you have to check a card and it doesn't have the printed value, it's 0 for VP. Just if it piercing specifically cares about printed. This does not. Okay, just for this turn. That's cool. All right, let's keep going. Interplanetary Visitor. More drawing. Up to 11 attack. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Draw 1, discard 1, and KO 1. Here we go. I guess I should have done that before Royal Decree. But here we go. I'll draw the Sidekick, discard an agent, KO an agent. Now I might draw some better stuff. Play the Sidekick. Getting rid of a lot of my starters. I've got 1, 2. All right, another Test of Virtue. 2 more Recruit, up to 4. 2 more attack, up to 13. I like where this is going. I've got 14, 15. I gotta think carefully before I take any actions. Oh, 16 attack. Because I can't go back once I do a reveal. 6 Recruit. All right. There are no henchmen, so actually Odin's back to a 10. And as far as hitting things, that's 3, 6, 12. I can clear the entire city, which is very tempting. Plus, I would be happy to get these 2. And even after all those drawings, that drawing, I don't have Spectrum. So, yeah, I think instead of... I want to take advantage of the reduced attack all around. But if I hit Odin for 10, I can hit these 2 for 3 each. And do all of that. I just can't get Ultimate Thor for 1 less. Well, actually, I can. I can hit Ultimate Thor or these 2. And then hit Odin. I think I'd rather have Ultimate Thor than take out Pink Sphinx and Ultimate Captain Marvel. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and hit him for 6. I'm down to 10. Yes, down to 10. Let's hit Ultimate Captain Marvel. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I got a really powerful Thor deck on the left with a little bit of help from Howard. Let's go ahead and fight Ultimate Thor. And that means I gain him as a hero, so happy to do that. And with my final 10, let's go ahead and hit the Mastermind. Second Tactic. By the way, Remington, I shouted out, I believe, is your Star-Lord path earlier because of what you have with the music. I believe it was your path. Riches of Asgard, you get +1 to recruit for each Asgardian warrior, or in this case, each henchman in your victory pile. So I've got Cape Killers, and I've got Magma Men. So that's going to be +2 recruit. That's 8. Yeah, I'm changing the music every time I do a scheme twist with this scheme. But yeah, it was really fun to finalize that one for you too. Ooh, this is cool. No rares to pick up, but I do have 10 recruit now. Yep. That gave me 2, 4... Right? Do I have 10? 5, 6? Or did I count these twice? Why do I have so much recruit? I got 2, 4, 6, 8. I think I counted these twice. It should be at 8. Yeah. That didn't make sense for a second. It's good to stop and check from time to time. All right. So what am I going to do with this 8? Having Lady Sif's artifact won't hurt me. It'd be nice to have another class for Spectrum when I fight Pink Sphinx. Fandral can move villains around, not cover to draw. None of these are essential. I will take the Dimensional Blade and see if a 6 cost comes up. But I don't want to take too many, because I have a really good deck as it is. So I don't really have to take much. Okay, yeah, I don't want any of these. I'm going to get a Sidekick just to speed up draws, and that's it. Just special Sidekicks in this setup. I've got plenty of other good stuff here. Fit enough. Yeah, look at this. Look at what I've got. How many Grey Cards do I have left? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 starters. 6. All right. Half the starters are KO'd. And let's keep KOing them. And Spectrum cares about cards you have, so that'll include artifacts you have out. I believe. Yeah, it's not played. It's have, reveal, one of those two, either way. Great hand. What can I say? Left side is popping off. Right hand side is there. Turn 18 is another scheme twist. That's welcome, kind of. Don't really care for this HQ. This is twist number 5. I'm getting close to losing, though. Because, yeah, you lose on twist 7, because just math. So let's go ahead and KO all of the heroes in the HQ. It's going to be 5. So that's 5 more. And only one that swaps is Pink Sphinx goes from the streets to bank. Let's change the track. Okay, and refill the HQ. Weapons Master, Sif, Fandral again, Winged Helm again, Divine Lightning, and Traveling Companion. Whew. That is true. This may KO a non-gray. So I will be careful with that. Only use it if I need to. So yeah, the way it is, I can afford 1 extra KO. Actually, 2 extra. And it won't change anything. The next twist is going to KO 5. I'll be at 30. If I KO 1 more here, I'll be okay. If I KO 2, I'll lose in the next twist. So I got to be careful. Speaking of being careful, too careful here. Not much going on. 3 attack, 5 attack. Another Dimensional Blade is played. 5 attack here. 2 recruit. These lose their minus, by the way. I could fight either one. Actually, if I throw the blade and the helm, that's 7 attack. That won't change anything. I do have Spectrum, which is kind of cool. So I might as well take advantage of the Spectrum. I got Covert, Instinct, and Strength. So let's hit Pink Sphinx and KO something. I've done plenty of KOing on the left. For 4, let's do it. Fight Spectrum, KO one of your heroes. I will KO a shield agent. And get rid of Pink Sphinx. This is a fun game. It's not... I've had some good stuff coming up. It's not the most difficult, but that doesn't mean it's not fun. I'm having a lot of fun with these combos. And I'll get a sidekick. And leave the artifacts out. All I gotta do is hit the Mastermind a few more times. Oh, again, I tucked the artifacts. So what I was thinking... It happens. When I was fighting Dormammu the other day, I only got 1 strike, and that was late into the game. What I'd like to do for artifacts, I like some kind of little extra large, oversized sleeve I can put them in that gives them a special border that I can easily take it in and out of, which would be a good visual for me. It would be nicer than putting a token on them, I think. And some artifacts that aren't thrown just stay there the whole time, so... I'm going to research that. Here we go, turn 19. Let's see if Off the Cuff has just summoned a Master Strike. Nope, he just summoned an Ultimate Captain Marvel coming in. Let's move these guys over and give me some room. So let's see. I am definitely worthy. So let's go ahead and get the 2 recruit and 2 attack. Let's go with Ultimate Thor. I was certain you jinxed it too, but your jinx power is not strong today, I suppose. That's 5 attack plus 3 more. I'm at 8. Ridiculous. If I had Mjolnir, this game would be not even fair. I'm going to take a risk. I got... I think I have another gray that can pop up. So let's go ahead and go up to 12. Reveal the top 3 cards of my deck. Okay, there, I'm safe. It's a Trooper, Lady Sif, and a Trooper. Okay, I'll draw Lady Sif. KO 1. Discard 1. Cool. Now let's play Divine Lightning. I have played, well, it gets 3 attack up to 15. Plus 1 attack for each other card I play. That makes me worthy. That's going to be Ultimate Thor and Howard the Duck. So up to 17 attack. I can almost hit Odin twice. I've got 18 here. If I throw the Dimensional Blade, which I haven't even played yet, I'll get 19. But whatever. Let's go ahead and hit the Mastermind for 10. Yeah. 2 more hits after this. It's going to be Might of Valhalla. Draw a card for each Asgardian warrior or henchman in your victory pile. Okay, I can definitely hit him again now. Or most likely hit him again now. So again, that's going to be 1 Cape Killers and 1 Magma Men. That's 2 cards drawn. Pretty good. We've got not attack, not attack. So can't hit him again. I only needed 1 attack to do so, but can't. I've got 3, 4, 5 recruit. And the blade I haven't played yet. Let's just get both Ultimate Captain Marvels out of there. Gain them both as a hero. Yeah, I'll just spend the 8. I'll fight one for 4, the other for 4. They both get gained as heroes. Cool. That's fun. Clear City. I will get another Divine Lightning for 5. And then I'll end my turn. Ooh, we got Last Stand, which is pretty good for the empty city. And I'll put these all away, except for Dimensional Blade, which stays out. Look at this hand. This is nuts. I kind of feel bad for Thor's mother there with what's going on. Yeah, early strikes, especially when the city was full, would have really messed me up. I could have lost by now if I wasn't careful. But I got lucky there. Here we go. Turn 20 is another twist. Now I'm in trouble. I'm getting in trouble. I could lose this. So this is another 5 KO'd. I could just lose this to bad timing, even though I'm doing pretty well. So all 5 of these get KO'd. We are now up to 30 KOs. I cannot survive. Next track. I cannot survive another twist. I will lose. It's the final twist in the deck. There are plenty of cards. What are the odds the twist is the next one up? Right? Okay. Nobody to move in the city because there's nobody in the city. And there's everybody. I don't really care about any of them. I just hope I survive to hit Odin 2 more times. Okay. Let's start with the companion. So 2 recruit, bystander is a standard, so that gets tucked. That's 2 recruit. Let's go sidekick. And that's 1, 2. All right, weapons master. I control 2 artifacts. So that's a total of 4. Doesn't care how many. I just control any number of artifacts. At 5. I can get to 7, which last time I checked is not 10. So I can actually spend the attack to get rid of blunt force trauma guilt-free. That's kind of funny. Up to 5 recruit. I can do literally nothing else with this 5 attack except get rid of my blunt force trauma, which I never do. You may spend 5 attack if you do KO this wound. I will spend 5 attack. I will KO the wound. I never do that. Hey, froze on myself. I guess that's what blunt force trauma does to a person. Goes to the KO pile. And, yeah, no reason to play these artifacts. Do I want to take anything here? I mean, I could. Let's take anything that gives me attack to maybe end this thing. Let's take Fandral for 3. And more Captain Marvel. Let's get another sidekick for 2. Leave my artifacts out. And hope I don't see another twist, because that would be a really sad loss. If I lose that way, there's literally nothing I think I could have done with the way I've been playing this game. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Turn 21. Whew, never been happier to see a Master Strike. Then a twist. All right. Each player puts a henchman from the victory pile into an empty city space. Any player who cannot do so gains a wound. So, I got to pick Magma Men or Cape Killers. I'm going to go with Cape Killers from the left. And I'm going to go with right side's got another Cape Killers. You know what? Yeah, let's do both Cape Killers. I don't really want a lot of resurrecting to be going on. Okay, so no wounds go out. Can I get to 20 attack this turn and just end this thing? Although he gets +2, so it's 22 attack I need. Which maybe I can get to that. I don't know. So let me see. Do I want to start with drawing 2 cards? I'm going to get 5, 7, 9, 10, 11. I can definitely hit him once. Yeah, let's go with the sidekick. Here we go. Divine Lightning, that's great. And a Shield Agent. I'm going to start drawing some stuff. Let's go ahead and play Test of Virtue first. Once again, Test of Virtue is 2 recruits. If I'm worthy, I get 2 attack, which I am, so I do. Let's jump right to the Rare Thor Royal Decree, up to 7 total attack after +5. Each player who's worthy draws a card. So left-hand side is going to get S.H.I.E.L.D. Trooper, unfortunately. Right-hand side is not... Oh, is worthy, thanks to Weapons Master. So right-hand side also draws a card. Let me get these artifacts again over here. And right side draws a S.H.I.E.L.D. Trooper. Okay. These villains get -1, which is good. I can pay for their clearance and get rid of both of them if I want. I have played one card that may be worthy. So Divine Lightning is going to go ahead and give me 3 more attack out to 10, plus 1 more for the rare Thor. That's 11. Another Test of Virtue gives me 2 more recruit and 2 more attack, up to 13 attack. Then I've got a S.H.I.E.L.D. Trooper, that is 14 attack. Another Trooper, that's 15 attack. And then the other 2 are going to give me recruit when I decide to play them. I have the Blade over here I can throw for a 16th attack if I want. 16 is going to be... Well, actually, I probably want to not play one of these Troopers so I can hit both Cape Killers. I don't have anything in my discard pile, so it's going to be wasted KOs, but still worried about losing. So let me unplay one of those. And then I can hit Odin because we'll be at end of 10. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and do a shield clearance. Discard the Trooper. Actually, what I discard, I get to KO. So fight the Cape Killers on the left. I will KO the Shield Trooper I just put there. Forgot Order of Operations for a second. That turned me down to 12. Odin goes down to 11. And then we're going to go down to 10. And hit the other one by discarding the Shield Agent. And then KOing the Shield Agent. Really thinning this deck. Really trying to do this. And then Odin goes back to 10. So we do 1 more hit right now. If it wasn't for the final blow, we would have won by now, but I definitely using the final blow. Ride of the Valkyries. Each other player reveals a Heroes of Asgard hero, or discards a card for each Asgardian warrior henchman in the overrun pile, escape pile. So I get to reveal Loki to avoid it. Even if I didn't, there aren't any in the escape pile. So didn't really hurt me at all. On the left. Didn't hurt the right, but I get it on the left. Okay, well, there is not much I can do here. Just cross my fingers and hope for the lack of a twist. I will teleport Ultimate Captain Marvel. Oh, over here. Teleporting everywhere. All right, teleporter for the next turn. I won't throw the blade. See what I get. I won't even take a sidekick. Let's just keep going. Okay, and I get Ultimate Captain Marvel. So I've got 2... Odin is like Taskmaster Jr. Yeah, I guess he does focus on henchmen more than any other Mastermind before Taskmaster. But in this setup particularly, because he cares about 2 groups because of the mixtape. Okay, I'm very nervous. Oh, okay, it's a Frost Giant. Frost Giant, fight. Each other player reveals a ranged hero gains wound. Escape. I don't care about you, I just care about that. All right, Weapons Master gives me 4 attack. Can I get to 10? 6? No. 6, 8, 9. Oh, man, am I close to getting 10 attack. Oh, I do have 10 attack. I can end the game this turn. I had them like this. I'm like, oh, wing it home. Let's do it. Let's end the game. Let's finish this thing before it's too late. 2 more attack with Loki. 6 attack. 2 troopers. 7, 8. Throwing the Dimensional Blade for 1 attack, 1 recruit. That's 9. I did not think the right side would be doing the finishing blow. And the Winged Helm. Throw an artifact. You may throw this to get plus 1 attack. That is going to be 10. That is going to be just enough to do it. It's going to be... I think it's going to be next. All right. That was it. We finished the Party Thor setup. We took down Frigga. And we can party all night. And that was a resounding victory. Whew. Short but sweet. Short but sweet game. That was a good one. Let's see what the villain deck looked like. Okay. Any guesses for the next card in the villain deck? Bystander. Frost Giant. Magma Men. Magma Men. 4 turns. Definitely a nice change. And it reflects the episode. It was more of a lighthearted setup. Lighthearted episode. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I would have been fine for a while. 15. It was 15 cards down. So I would have been fine, but you never know. And there's 3 more cards left in the villain deck after that. But that was a good one. And I'm glad it was a short stream because I got stuff I want to do, but I'm glad I get to do this too. Let's go ahead and resolve the predictions, and then we'll just say goodnight after that. And I'll see you Thursday. So it was a win. So here's a few points for you. There you go. Enjoy those. Let me count my VP because it was a win, and some people care about that. So I will do that. And again, please sign up for the tournament if you have not signed up yet. You have until Monday to do so. I hope to see you there. The more the merrier. It's going to be a ton of fun. I always love the conversation that goes on around it. So left-hand side got 6, 7, 8, 14, 20, 26, 27, 31, 32, 36, 37, 41 on the left. And then right-hand side got 6, 8, 12, 13, 17, 19, 21. So 62 points total is pretty cool. You should use the custom cards someone made for the final episode. Which custom cards are you referring to? Did somebody make custom what-if cards? If they're not an off-the-cuff setup, and I haven't printed them, I'm probably not going to use them, but I'd love to see them. That sounds pretty neat. Did somebody make an Infinity Ultron? I hope we get an official one. I think What If is one of the franchises that, or one of the MCU series that deserves an MCU set, because the show is art. It's going to look good. Okay, thank you guys so much. I'm going to see you guys in the Discord. I will see you Thursday for the randomizer stream. Remember, Infinity Saga will be added for the Thursday stream, so if you are thinking about getting it and you want to play the randomizer league, now's a good time to pick it up. And I will see you then. Thank you for watching on YouTube. If you're watching, please go ahead and give me a subscribe if you feel like it. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs, and we're close. We're like 930. We're going to get there. And if you appreciate all the replays I put up and all the other things, that would be really kind of you. Everybody else, I'll see you in Discord. Thank you so much, and take care.